Shout out Reese the director.
Shout out Reese the director.
And shout out to Reese the director.
No one decided predicting success is the root of all violence. I gotta be ready for war, nigga. Ever since I done took off, nigga. In private, except that I'm lost, nigga. But look how I turned to a boss, nigga. The switch up is heavy, you wouldn't believe. Though they treated me foul, I'll be up for the free throw. And VIP talking, I'm watching.
You already know what it is, man. It's AMN Days. Getting shot by WYK Productions. Shout out to my boy Reese the director.
Alright, so AMN Days, right?
Yeah, man.
Alright, so tell us where you from.
I'm born in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
East side, Charlotte.
Home of Michael Jordan, right?
Yeah, Charlotte Hornets.
Alright, so how did you get your name?
Well, actually like 2 years ago, shout out to my boy AMN Grease, AMN Whitey, the whole AMN HMF first of all. Just being out in Far Rock or whatever and, you know, out here grinding. Somebody like, yo, listen, man, you know what I mean? You out here, AMN Day was approaching, so I went and I was AMN Days like right after that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I
didn't even know it was like a team of y'all. Like, I didn't know that.
Nah, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got, I can't even name like all of us, like, but it's a bunch of us. You feel what I'm saying? Grease. And everybody named start with AMN, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got Grease, you got Steez. Shout out to my boy Swizz, Bossman Whitey, Cesar, Fredo, Kyle, like and the list goes on, Steph, and it goes on, man. You know, shout out.
And they all still working right now.
Yeah, everybody like, you know, everybody got their own, for me.
Their own lane.
Their own lane,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it probably might not just be music. You feel me? Like, whether if it's gaming, my boy Whitey got a gaming page, so
that's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Follow him, name it, Bossman Whitey on Facebook, and you know, he be uploading like, man, he's just wild, like it's lit. You know, my son Grease, Steph, you know, they got music out and all that too, so, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody sees all, like, they be working, you feel me? Everybody got their own dream and vision.
Yeah, so how long have you been an artist?
Well, I've been releasing music for about 2.5 years now, but music is, bro, I've been a musician all my life.
Yeah.
I've been making music all my life, recording.
So like, what inspired you?
Well,
parents make music?
Huh?
Your parents make music?
Nah, my parents don't make music. My pops, he danced.
Oh,
he was
what?
a dancer, yeah. Back
like break dancing?
I used to do like hip hop and stuff like that.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. And he used to dance for this group called Little Rugrats. So way back in the day, like they used to just be all over the place and stuff like that. But you know, music always been around my family, like for mad long. You feel me? Like just even after dancing, like, you know, him just being into the greats, Jadakiss, Styles P, Biggie. You know what I mean? Like just all the influential people that we know today. And my mom, you know, she just, music is not one of her things, but you know what I'm saying, she definitely listened to.
She listened to your music?
Yeah, my mom listened to my music. My grandmother actually is the one that, my nana, she's the one that sings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean, like her also, it's like music always has been around the family, so.
Yeah. So tell me about your worst music experience.
Boy, worst music experience.
And we had a little talk before the interview, so you don't got a name drop, but.
Well, my worst music experience, I ain't gonna front, would be getting my project halfway done 2 months before its release, and like by the time you get your tracks back, nothing was done to it. Like I think that was like I think that was like the you know, it was that was my worst music experience for, like, you know what I'm saying, like trying to get something done, working so hard, and by the time you get to that point, like, yo, it's lit for me. Like I got everything set, orchestrated, everything in motion, and then boom, you get the whole outline of the project, and like nothing is like being leveled and mixed and nothing like that. Like that was a blow. But Wordplay still out now on all major platforms. You heard?
So you figured out a way to like overcome that. So you learned something from that experience.
Of course, man. You learn every day with this music shit, man. It's been a learning experience. So. Word.
That's what's up. So Wordplay, right?
Mhm.
So Word Save Me. That like
Let's talk about
it. What's that about?
Well, you feel me? Growing up, all my life, like people always tell me, like, yo, it's like her words. You feel me? Like from my father, from my uncles to my mother to my friends, like. Yo, it's her wordplay. You gotta listen to what she's saying. Like it's her lyrics, it's her feeling. And me personally, I'm an artist that I understand myself more when I could really put things down on paper. You feel me? And me being articulate and just having the wisdom of knowing how to feel and put that feeling into something. Like words alone. Like I told you before the interview, like, bro, I get up in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that was interesting to me. I never heard an artist say that.
The first thing that I'm doing is listening to the beat, and I have so much puzzled in my head, so much that I'm feeling, so much that I'm going through. So I put it all down on paper, and it turns out into this form of just a bunch of words, man.
So, favorite track on the album?
You Don't Know Shit.
You Don't Know Shit.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite track.
And why?
Cause niggas don't know shit, bro. Like, niggas don't know shit about how much, bro. Like how much I put into this. Like how much I love this shit. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like how much I've grown and how much I've made a self for myself. You feel what I'm saying? With in so little time. You feel me? Like we got so much more to go. You feel me? Like we got so much more to like gravitate to, but this right here alone, like my nigga, like this shit is crazy. Like so I don't care what people say, how people feel about me, what you don't like about me. This not just that and the third. You don't know shit about me. You feel me?
Fact. So how do you go about like coming up with your titles? Like I definitely like the title Trench Lingo. Are you big on titles? Nah,
and it's crazy because I make all my titles to my songs is made like after I record the track.
Word?
Like shout out to my boy Rezon the Great, my engineer. Like shout out to the Hit Room Word, cause he'll tell you like I will record and he'll be like, yo Dave, what you calling this? And I'll be like, play it again. like that's me. Like I'll be like, damn, play that shit again.
Yeah.
Like, and that's how I basically, I don't know, bro. Like, it just comes. You feel what I'm saying? It comes to me, whatever I'm feeling.
So, who do you listen to right now?
To be honest with you, I don't listen to too many people, bro. I listen to be honest, my boy Q and Bino, bro. Like, if it's not my album, bro, I'm playing his. Or Nipsey album, Victory Lap. You feel me? That's a piece of the great. You feel me? Like, word. Like, that's it. I ain't really too big on what's new and what's hot, you feel what I'm saying? Like, my boy J. Cole just dropped a project too, so, I ain't even really getting into tune with that yet, you feel me? That's how I know how real it is. Like, I'm so focused, like, into what's around me, you feel me? So shout out to my boy Q and Bino, man. He just dropped his project, Bino's World, you feel me? It's out now, streaming on all major platforms, you feel me? Shout out to my boy, man. Like, Brooklyn is on the map with that guy, so.
And you from the East too, right?
Bino?
Yeah.
Nah, he from I think that's like Bushwick area, I want to say.
Oh, okay,
like towards that area, like L line area.
Yeah.
G line area.
Yeah.
Born block. You know what I'm saying? Word.
So how long y'all been working together?
Oh wow, I want to say probably for about. I want to say probably for about like 2 years now.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like 2 years, like knowing each other.
So he's been there from like for your whole grind basically. You've been taking music serious.
I'm lying. It feel like 2 years. I ain't gonna front, but probably like a year and some change now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, like.
So he's kind of been there for the full grind.
Yeah,
like, he's been taking music
like
serious
a year
2 years.
Like once I really started, like when it comes to like I ain't gonna front like the originality side. Like once I really start getting more into gear with that, like that's when my son like really when he was around, because he was like pitching to me like, you know, mad jewels, and we talk music every day. You feel me? We talk loyalty every day. You feel me? We have so much conversation that's just bigger than music sometimes. So, and you know what I mean? Like I don't know, bro. Like that shit just come like mad fluent. So he put me onto mad shit, bro. Like, and I appreciate it. You feel me? Like we tell each other all the time, like, yo, bro, I appreciate you. Like, don't let that shit go unnoticed. Like niggas act like that's a problem nowadays. Like, nah, it's not a problem. You feel me? Like, and I support you for what you're doing. And if we can do this together, then this shit'll move 10 times faster. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we got the same vision. You feel me?
Facts.
So word. Shout out my son, word.
So wordplay is done, right? So what new projects you working on?
We are not the same, man. Yeah, I'm announcing that on this.
Oh shit.
First announcement live.
Yeah.
In the living room. Alright. Reese heard it first.
Right.
Okay. Word, man. We are not the same. That project is set to release. The date to be announced, but I'm looking like around November. Hopefully we'll have everything orchestrated. But yeah, man, that's the next big thing. So y'all make sure that's the album. You know, Wordplay was the EP, so this gonna be the album. So y'all be on the lookout for that.
So what is making it mean to you?
So many things, but mainly I ain't gonna front, because like I said, it's not about money. Like, making it means touching so many people, you know, other than the individual that's in front of you. You feel me? Like, I just on live on IG, and somebody from Cali like, yo, I be bumping your joint in San Francisco, like,
yo,
Bay Area.
that's what's
like,
up.
that's what that means to me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, when you able to touch somebody, when people is able to understand your music and not just you, like, that's making it. You feel me? The money gonna always come behind that. You feel me? Word.
So what's the hardest part in your opinion with growing a fan base, or like has it been easy?
Nah, it's not the easiest thing. I think the time is hard. It's more so hard because you always got so many other things that, especially when you are up and coming artist and you an independent artist, let me say, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you're not an artist that's up yet, you know, you got checks coming in. Like, when you an independent artist, time is the most hardest thing. Right. You feel me? Because you got to get investments, you feel me? Which means probably working or whatever it is you do to fund your dream and bills and life expenses. But again, you still have to get up in the morning and think about, yo, what's the next promo plan? Like, you still gotta find some time to put this in. So, yo, timing is I actually want to shout you.
So I actually want to, like, I noticed your marketing strategy you use too, like far as in you was paying $150 for the first person that could memorize your track.
Still ain't get a winner yet, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna front. Shout out to BH Mafia 20 for me, 1245, beloved. She on your ass because she just pitched a video with the I Gotta Go. So listen, man, $150, man. You feel me? Wordplay Challenge is out. It's going around now. Just make sure you tag Wordplay Challenge, AMN Days. Wordplay out now on all major platforms. But listen, man, it's going $150 out of 9 songs. I just need 1 song.
How many days you giving this? Like, how long you doing this to?
I ain't gonna front, bro. Wifey said she won. Wifey said she won already, but I ain't gonna front. She already know most of my songs. So
so she cheating.
She'll be right. She be cheating because she hit me when I be like making this shit. So. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not putting a time limit now because
project just dropped.
You know, it's still fresh, and at the same time, bro, it's a lot of versatility. So I can understand, like, if it might be hard for.
I had to listen to it. I had to listen to the whole EP, like, twice. Like, nah, seriously.
Word.
Like, it's sometimes it's a little too fast. I'm like, damn, I gotta catch everything.
Switch it up every once in a while. So, you know, you gotta be ready for that. Yeah. So yeah, I got time, but $150, man, you feel me? The bag might go up, feel me? Depending on the time, the bag might go up just to make y'all move a little faster. But you know what I mean? Let's go.
So if you had to choose between what makes you happy and what makes you money, which one would you choose?
What makes you happy and what makes you money?
Right.
Ooh. What makes me money? Because I'm smart with my money.
You the second person that said this.
I'm smart with my money, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, I know at the end of the money gonna be there, bro. I ain't gonna front, you feel what I'm saying? Like, money make me happy. I ain't gonna lie. For me, like, a lot of people be like, oh, money don't make them happy. Like,
I'm broke. I'm broken.
I'm broke. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm out here trying to get it. Like, for me, like, so when you start getting a couple dollars, when you start able to, like, put yourself in a position to actually have things and get things done, like, and influence other people, like, you doing that with this asset, with this power. Money is power. So, you know what I mean? Like, I know what to do with power.
So most people don't ask this anymore, but who's your top 5?
I hate when people ask me that question. Or my mother. Like, you know to tell you too. Like, I stalled him out for a couple days. Like, bro, I don't know. Like, but I ain't gonna front though. Like, J. Cole has always been in my number one. You feel what I'm saying? Like, all the way coming up. Davies is in mine. I got Biggie in my number 3. You know, I'm a Biggie lover. For me, I don't like to put this in no order, bro, cause this ain't really in no order.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not your order, but it's just like top 5. Like,
but J. Cole is number 1. J. Cole is number 1. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then you got Stack. That's you know what I mean, number 4.
Yeah.
Stack Bundles, rest in peace to Kitty. That's the great for me. Like, Stack hard body and Big L, man.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I got influential rap. Like I grew up like listening to.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I know Big L is nice. I'm not gonna sit here and like I never listened to that much Big L though.
Nah.
Like I didn't. Like I listened to a lot of Biggie growing up.
But it's like even within that era, bro. Like. The storytelling that they can do, like.
But if I was gonna go for that, I would rather listen when I listen to him, because I've listened to his stuff now, like just to let me listen to it. I'd rather listen to Nas. So who would you say better? Who would you say is better, Nas or Big L?
That's a good one. Cause Nas also could be in my top 5 too. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like. Illmatic is oh my god, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know how I skimmed past that.
Yeah.
But Nas, bro, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of course, you can't, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna front. You gotta pay homage with all the time. Like, Big L is a killer. Like, he one of them smooth, like, silent killers when he get the freestyling. Like, boy, like. It's crazy, but Nas, you know what I mean? It's Nas, bro.
So my last question, what's gonna make you different?
Because I'm not like these other niggas. I don't sound like these other niggas, you feel what I'm saying? The way I approach myself, the way I explain my music, like, that's what's gonna make me different. You feel what I'm saying? Like, how I approach my versatility. Like, I'm not trying to, I always say this, I'm not trying to be like you, I ain't trying to sound like you, I'm not trying to do what you do. The only thing I am trying to do is be like me. You feel me? So, it's a whole lot of ways, bro. So it's a crazy game, but I'm out here doing that shit, you feel me?
Yeah. Well, I definitely appreciate you for coming through. You know, like, you reached out to me, and I appreciate that. You know, I wanted to reach out to you, but I'm like, damn, I know you're probably busy. Like, I wanted to. I'm like, damn, you're probably busy.
If niggas don't know who Reese the Director is, like, Reese the Director is an entrepreneur. You feel what I'm saying? Like, my son be really out here, like, grinding, and visions and our efforts is different. But I first met Reese he was doing shows or whatever, and frequent. This was my cousin Nunu.
Yeah, he put his on like, Nunu. Shout out to Nunu.
You know,
he always trying to put somebody
shout out to
Gifted Collection.
Shout out to the Gifted Collection. Shout out to Love Life. They just did their pop-up shop recently, and it was something definitely nice, man. Like you see people just come together for a great cause. You feel me? And they probably didn't even think it was probably gonna be that big, but look,
Full house.
So shout out to my family. You feel me? Like it's always love and always support with that guy since day one. But feel me? Like they was doing a show and told me to pulled up. Shout out to Prince, cause
that's your number one. I know you got mad other fans, but
like, word. Shout out to my boy Prince, word, the official hype man, cause he was lit. You know what I mean? So, yo, man, like right after that, Reese was like, yo, damn, I thought you was taller than that. I'll never forget that, bro. Like we first met, so I was like, yo, I thought you was taller than that. I'm like, nah, always been little all my life, but niggas see me perform and it was like, oh shit, like. Wait a minute, it's lit. So we did like two, three other shows after that, and yeah, man, my son be on the grind. So you feel me? If you ever looking for some type of promo, photography, quick little videos, an interview, whatever it is. WYK Productions, y'all.
Appreciate that.
Shout out my boy, man. Appreciate it.
So, anybody you want to shout out before you go?
Yeah, man. Shout out Wifey Love. You feel me? She in the cut.
She popped out. She in the cut.
Down. You feel me? Shout out my boy Q Gambino, bro. Like I always say.
Go download that. That's the album.
World.
That's an album or mixtape.
Yes, that's an album.
Go download that album.
World out now on all major.
I just
platforms.
downloaded that too.
Apple Music, Spotify. Whatever you got, I'm telling you, like we got one track on there together, but it's crazy, bro, because I don't even listen to that track. I listen to it every once in a while, especially when I run through the album, but everything else, like, oh my God, like my son he's another one, man, like different, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't gonna lie though, like Nightmares, like that was a good track though.
Yeah. He had a dream he was broke, so, you know what I mean? You had to go run up the bands or get you the white pad. But shout out my boy, word. But
So let the people know where they can find you.
Instagram, my mom just shot just now. Instagram, AMN_. AMNXDAS_. That's all I got. I ain't gonna front. I don't got nothing else. But on the shout outs though, shout out Q Gambino. Shout out to my cousin Dolo, Charlotte, North Carolina, Lyric, behind the cameras, shout out Twin, QT, the guys, King, AMN HMF, shout out the whole support team, AMN World, alright? I really do appreciate y'all, man, because like, yo, y'all be out here gunning for me when I know not everybody is out here gunning for me, so yo, man, we making this shit happen. We're not the same drop soon. And it's lit for me.
Alright, so one more thing before you go, you mind giving us like a short performance?
Yeah, I got you.
Alright, let's get it.
You playing something in the background?
Yeah.
What you playing? Just throw whatever on. It don't matter.
I got you.
I need this sound right quick. Right now, I'm in the living room. I'm in the living room, thinking I'm about to get hit soon. If I could only just show you all of this weight I carry. Blood stains on a coffin that I refuse to bury. No silver spoon, bunch of hustlers, what degree consent me. This shit is getting heavy, my demons will catch me. You would never hear another day just sound like this. I know balance was an issue till I found myself lost in the smoke. I don't play with pressure, I apply it. The times we was froze. Did he cut the heat just to get warm? We would sleep by the stove. I'm too far out. Head of my adolescence till I woke up with a thought of these uncontrollable weapons. I remember dreaming blood on the scene, it was only sticking. Waking up, I'm trying to get it. So all my niggas is shitting on
I'ma glow. Quit the traffic, close my eyes and put a case on the pole. Told my mama when I'm back, I beat her, made it for show. It's been hard to keep it straight, I'm always high on the road. I cut the lights off in my place until I finally glow. It's hard to trust, I mean sometimes I don't believe it either. I'm never scared to keep it G, my dude, we all some bleeders. We ain't have nothing, I'm wildin', the homies cuff my sneakers. Cold world out in this bitch, was told to keep my heat up. I'm curving bitches over numbers, heard about them cases. I'm playing Dave, I had a Corey, I'm not like to speak of. Don't say I'm different, the bottom is where they wanna keep us. But I ain't tripping, I got it, got niggas trying to keep up. We getting better with making decisions with a purpose. Trying to prepare for the moment they open up them curtains. Knowing myself it's not the crowd that really makes me nervous, but it's somebody not too happy about my talent working. To go against me is a choice that only you decide. I'm tired of overthinking and I'm supposed to stay alive. Once the smoke invaded and I could barely feel my eyes. I've been hibernating, I'm colder in the summertime. Quit the traffic, close my eyes and put a case on the pole. Told my mama when I'm back I'll be the made it for show. It's been hard to keep me straight, I'm always high on the road. I cut the lights up in my place until I finally glow. I know, I know, I know, one day I'll finally glow. I know, I know, I know, one day I'll finally glow. You ever been sweating with really the room and just freezing? Having discussions with angels and battling demons in the jungle, hearing the vultures on opening season. And through the year the only focus is hope that I'm breathing. Revenge of so many negative ways to get even. My mind is fresh, I call the SOS loyalist meeting. And what we talked about is confidential. I just hope the way that I'm coming don't let it all offend you, fight it off. I mean the truth, not predicting, presenting mighty wrong. I'm painting colors in the Louis, but I'm already grown. The day I make it, I hope I'm around for drama call. I had a plan with my talents, I put my niggas on. And saving easy, been thinking about quitting on the road. Tell me she love me, but evidently it really shows. This is desire, I'm too inspired that I've been chose. I was just smoking with ladders to balance out the lows. Quit the traffic, close my eyes and put a case on the pole. Told my mama when I'm back I'll be the made it for show. It's been hard to keep straight, I'm always high on the road. I cut the lights up at my place until I finally glow. I know, I know, I know, one day I'll finally glow. I know, I know, I know, one day I'll finally glow.
You already know what the fuck it is, man. Wordplay out now on all major platforms. It's dead.